Hello and welcome back. In this video, we're talking more about string functions that will manipulate text. First, we're going to use the function called left, which will start the leftmost character and bring back however many characters you want. So if we say left, point it to the text that you want. And if for the area code, that would be 3 digits plus the 2 parentheses. So bring back 5 characters. Copy that down. But then if you want just the numbers and not the parentheses, there's a mid function. So mid will start in the middle of the text, point to the text you want, tell it where you want it to start. Let's start at the second character, so I bypass the parenthesis, and then I only need it to take 3 characters. Now notice the formatting on this mid function, that it's left justified. That means that those are numbers that are being stored as text. And all of these string functions bring back text. Next is there's a search and a find. So a search will look for a certain text character or group of characters within a given cell. So if I want it to search, find the character capital A within this cell, and I can ignore the last parameter. And it brings back a 2 because capital A is the second character. Now, if I copy this down, a couple of things. Let me lock that reference so I can copy it down. On Zachary Adams, it found an A in the second character also, even though it was lowercase. So this search function is not case sensitive. It'll look for a capital A or a lowercase a equivalently. But there's a find function. Find a capital A, again, let me lock that within this text, and I'll ignore the start number. Now to find a capital A, it looks for a capital A. So on Zachary Adams, it goes all the way to the A in Adams, and on the A in Anna is the third character because there were 2 leading spaces. If I change the A to a lowercase a, there we go, then the search numbers stayed the same. The find numbers change because now it's looking specifically for a lowercase a. There is a text after function. So you can point it to whatever text, and then you can give it a delimiter. So if I put like a lowercase d, it will bring me back all the rest of that cell that follows the d. If I want to bring in the last name, I would like to have it bring back everything after a space. However, there were some leading spaces on the Adam, and if I pull this down, it brought back the Adams, but here brought Anna Amy Taylor. So let me try this again. I'm going to insert a column. I'm going to trim first. So trim all the extra leading and trailing spaces off of these cells. And now let's try it again. Bring me the text after. Point to the trimmed text, and my delimiter is a space. I got Norrell, and there's no extra spaces in front. And I got Adams, but then I got Amy Taylor because it looked for the first space that it found reading left to right. The text after function has some very nice parameters. We have hardly scratched the surface. There's all these, but right now, let's look at the instance number. You could say, look for the second space or the 5th space. But if you put -1, it will start reading right to left. So it'll find the last space. Norrell doesn't change and Zach Adams doesn't change, but it uses the last space as the delimiter on Anna Amy Taylor and then gives you back Taylor. And there's a length function, which will tell you the number of characters in any text. So Adam Norrell, that's 11 characters, including the space character in between the 2 names. Upper brings back all uppercase, changes everything to uppercase. Lower, you can probably guess, we'll take everything back to lowercase. And then proper is what we call where just the first letter is capitalized. So proper on this, the first alphabetical letter that it finds, it will capitalize. If you have dates and you want to extract part of it, so if I want to extract the day of the week, I could do the left function on this text, and everything is and the text has a 3-character abbreviation, so that would bring it back. For the year, I could do the right and bring back the rightmost 4 characters, but notice the justification. Those are now stored, numbers stored as text. For the month, I could do a mid, 3 characters for the day of the week, a period, a comma, a space. I want to start on the 7th character. Oh, let me get the text. Start in the text, start on the 7th character, and then I have a 3-character abbreviation for the month. Now, if I want the month and the day, I can't use the mid because June 29th has more digits to return than October 6th does. But I can use nested functions or wrap a function in a function. I want the text that's in between the 2 commas. So let me do text after my text will be the date, and my delimiter will be a comma and a space in double quotes. And now from this, I want to bring back the text that's before the comma. So let me open up my formula again and put text before, and then do the text after, comma, and my delimiter will be the other comma. And if I copy that down, it brings back any text in between those 2 delimiters. So I wish they had written a text between function. They did not. You have to combine a text before and a text after. For day of the week. Now I have the full name of the day, and some days have longer names than others, but all of them will be the text before. Select the text, and our delimiter will be the comma. Give me everything before the first comma, starting from the left. You could also do a text split on this because the delimiter, it looks like a comma and a space would work very nicely. Text split using a comma and include the space with the delimiter. And then I get the day of the week, the month, and the year all separated out. Now again, the years come in formatted as text. These text functions will be used a lot as you work with data and you want to extract different parts of the data into separate columns. Good work, and I'll see you in the next video.